Hello to all the cool junk journal kids out there. Today, as the title says, we are making fabric covered book page tags. So I got, as you guys seen in my video earlier, I got some bed sheets from the thrift shop, and I decided to play with them tonight. I know I was supposed to play with scraps, but I decided to make book page tags. So the tags are made from about 3 pages of this one book that I actually already gutted and made a junk journal out of. And I think it's going to look really cute. So there's 3 pages here. And then I went ahead and covered them in fabric, and I used heat and bond, which is what I've been using lately to do a lot of things. And I just covered them in the bedsheet fabric. I made this tag right now. And then I made this tag earlier with that Betsy Johnson bedsheet that I really liked. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. And these are really, really soft. And we're going to sew around the edge when we're done. And we're going to put some eyelets in there, and I think it's going to look really cool. So if you guys want to see how I made these tags, keep on watching. And if you guys like watching junk journal related videos, I do post a video pretty much every single day, and you guys can come back and check me out on the weekends and see what I've been up to. So yeah, let's get on this here. Look how pretty this is. Hey, hello Crafty Witch, hello Martha, hello Jen, hey Dakota, and Sylvia's here too. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing today. I think it's going to look really pretty. I have a couple. I have about 4 fabrics to pick from. So I don't know if I'm going to mix and match or if I'm going to do like this and do the same fabric on both sides. I haven't really decided. Hey, Galena. How are you, girl? Oops, I guess I got glue there. Okay. So now I got to do this fabric right here. I feel like I want to do it on the back too. And we'll do a couple of them that are a little bit different. So this is that awesome Betsy Johnson bed sheet that I found earlier, or this weekend, because it's already washed. This weekend I found it, and I think it's gorgeous. So I'm using my heat and bond here. And let me just kind of use this as a pattern to cut along, because all the tags are pretty much the same size. Ooh, I want to cut up the fabric. Ooh. Okay, so this is heat and bond, and this is the kind that I use. It's the red kind, heat and bond Ultra Hold Iron-On Adhesive, and I got mine at Walmart, but I know they're also at Amazon for about the same price. Hello, Annette. And I also have other fabric I could use, possibly. Yeah, I do. I have other fabric I could use. We'll see what I use. Okay, so we got this much tag. So let's get this cut up to size. I don't want glue seeping out the side, so I want to cut it exactly to its shape and exactly to its size. There we go. And this all started because I had a strip that was about the size of this tag, and I'm like, I wonder if it could probably, you know, work with the fabric here. So I'm like, let's do it. Thought it would be a good idea, kind of low impact craft idea I could do, because my hands kind of hurt. Well, they're getting better. Lil Neko says, I joined when the first live first started, but it wouldn't let me chat, so I waited a bit. Now I'm back. Hey, Neko. I'm glad it's working for you. Okay, so this is going to go really well, I think. It's been pretty easy so far. And now let's get this right here fused together. So we're going to glue the bumpy, shiny side of the transfer paper onto this right here. Now, this is a little bit, it's a soft tag. It is not very, hardtack, so it's very soft. And then, like I said, it's covered in fabric, so it makes it even softer. I am going to sew on it to kind of, I'm going to sew around the edges because I didn't put glue around that part, I guess. So it's all like split up, or the glue's not very good. I don't know. Or I think maybe when I use the heat, the iron, maybe the glue on the inside of the book page kind of melts. I don't know. They were more solid than I remember. I remember they were more solid, I should say. So this is going to be pretty. So I've been listening to everybody's advice, and a lot of people tell me that I shouldn't move the iron around so much, that I should kind of lay it on the fabric and let the glue melt. Lonaka says, I have a question. Are you out of school or are you in college? Oh, I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. So I am way out of school and way out of college. Yeah, I'm kind of a grown-up. Kind of. Hardly. Almost barely. Kind of. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Oh, it kind of imprinted on the paper. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. I think it's because it kind of melted the glue in here too. I usually don't iron this stuff on both sides of something. But this was a good experiment. Let's see. Ooh, it's not melted enough. Lucky, what grade are you in? I always get mistaken for a child. It's really weird. I was at my cousin's quinceañera like 3 years ago, so I was like 27. And I wanted to call my husband, so I stepped at the party, you know, because it's loud in there. And the security guard's like, hey, no kids outside. I'm like, I'm 30 years old. And he's like, oh, okay. 6th grade. Cool. I remember 6th grade. Fun stuff. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I don't think I got the glue all on there. That's weird. Why did that happen? Maybe I didn't heat it enough. That's so weird. I've never had it only partially leave the glue down. That's really weird. That the glue didn't melt. Okay. Yeah, that's so weird. It's like not melting the glue all the way. Here it's all nice and smooth like normal, and here it's like bubbly and not so sure about it, but I don't know. Let's just keep going. I try not to worry about these kind of things. Okay, let's put this here and get the tag on here. Just like that. See, it's kind of, maybe it's still hot, or I don't know. Why is that happening? Why is this happening? It's like not gluing, which is really weird. Because it's been gluing normally. Hey, Jane, welcome. I have the same issue, Daisy. You do? Okay. At least it's not just me. It normally works perfectly. That's why I'm like so surprised. Maybe I should only put fabric on one side. I don't know. I think so, maybe. Okay. Let's let it cool down. Did you iron? Turn off. That happens to me with my heat and bond. No. I don't think so. Well, it keeps turning on and off. Well, the little light does anyways. Where's my dial even set to? Linen? And the other one's... Okay, I don't know. This is linen. Technically, it is a linen. I see it turning on and off the little light. And that iron is usually so good. It's my little crafting iron. Okay, now I cut around. It did glue down though. Enough. Right there. Okay. And I think these are gonna look so pretty when I put the eyelet in there and everything. Okay. There we go. It still worked, oddly enough. It didn't work the same, but it still worked. So those look really nice. Maybe I'll make a couple that are just on one side. I don't know exactly why that happened. I could even tell that there's like white all over it. Maybe that's because it didn't melt the glue, probably. Because I know there shouldn't be any white on it. It should be transparent, pretty much. So maybe it still needs to be heated up. Let's see. Woo. And now I don't even know how it shrunk that. The fabric shrunk on it. That's weird. Okay, we're only going to do this on one side. Experiments, you guys. Experiments. Okay. So here's the next tag we're going to work on. Let's just move on. And I'm excited because I'm going to have little fabric scraps that I can work with now. When I try your crafts, my mom will let me use the iron, so I ask her to do it. And my crafts turn out pretty good. Well, your mom must be better with irons than me. She should probably be running the show here. Okay, that's a scrap of that. So let me get more of my heat and bond. It's okay, Nicole. I'm an adult. I should probably have more. That's what I'm saying. I should probably have an adult do mine too. Can you call your mom and I need to ask her for some tips? Oops. I'm not supposed to use those for stuff. Let me get more of this because they're all going to be the same size. Okay. So let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so here's this one tag. Okay, so I think we're only going to do one side because, I don't know, maybe it was just that specific fabric. Because, of course, they're all different types of fabrics and they're all going to react differently. I just tried Bow Nash. It is awesome. What's Bow Nash? What is that? What is that? She's just another one. I should wait to ask her. Yeah, don't bother her. Powdered no-sew fabric. What? I'll have to Google that. I've never heard of that in my life. Sounds very interesting, though. Okay. Right here. Let's get all this stuff off. All this stuff get off. Okay, here we go. Maybe I should iron on the actual side like this. I should probably do that. It's because the fabric absorbs more glue than the paper, so it expands and shrinks. Well, gosh darn it. I'm not a scientist. How would I know that? I'm not a scientist, y'all. How would I know? Luckily, we have scientists, our current resident science expert, Dakota. That's what's up. Oh, I see why they say don't move it around, because it moves around. Okay, I'm learning all new sorts of things tonight. But it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good information. Don't move it around. Oh yeah, I made Dakota an admin. She helps. She's awesome. Okay. Make sure it's all dried. And we're going to use this one. Isn't this so pretty, this fabric? Ugh. I'm so happy. And I don't know. I think it's fine to use bed sheets. Maybe, I mean, I did wash them in hot water and now I'm applying more heat to them. So I think whatever is in there, if there is, it'd be dead. I'm not trying to freak anybody out. I've never had anything gross from a thrift shop. I don't know if has anybody else found anything gross at a thrift shop? Like, I've never had any problems with anything I've ever bought at a thrift shop. I can't wait to pull out my big roll of Heat and Bound. There you go. Let's see, what side am I supposed to use? I guess this side. No, that side looks more prominent. But it has the wonky part of the sewing machine on it. That's weird. I can't decide what side to use. I guess that one. Okay. That's weird. I swear these sheets are handmade because some of the stitching is really bad, like my level stitching. I'm like, that cannot be professional right there. I love my thrift shops and I go every week. No gross stuff. Yeah, I've never had any problems. I've never had any problems with anything I've ever bought from a thrift shop. You know, you would think, I mean, I guess you would think you would, like with bed sheets, but I washed it, and do you see how much heat I'm applying? Right now, they'd all be dead. Anything would be dead. It's like boiling. I imagine. They should throw that stuff out. Yeah, that's what I think. I can't even keep up. If you're new here, let us know that you're new. That way we can welcome you to the Cool Kids group. And also, if you have not joined my Facebook group, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding. Let me get you guys the link to my Facebook group. And I do post on my Facebook group when I go live during the day. I usually go live at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But sometimes I do go live during the day. And I will post on here. You guys can join this group. And a lot of people love to post their awesome projects and what they're working on. And if they were inspired by my videos, they'll post on there what their job, what they made after my video goes live. So you guys can go ahead and join that. Here we go. Let's see, I don't even have any thrift shops near me. Oh my goodness. I buy way too much at thrifts. Me too. Me too. I'm guilty. Like today they had a bunch of clothes on sale and I was like, well, maybe I should have gotten clothes, but I was too busy looking at bed sheets. I could have used some new long sleeve shirts or sweaters. Okay, here we go. And it's snowing, you guys. It's snowing in Vegas and I'm like freaking out. I dropped my husband off at work today and there was literally cars with like piles of snow on the back and it was freaking me out. I've never seen that in my life. And then the mountains that are surrounding us, because we're in a valley, are all snow-capped and I'm just so confused. I am not into it. I am not into the snow, you guys. It's not as cold as I think it would be. anywhere else where there's actual snow, but there was like at least 1 inch to ½ inch. Today they had a half off sale. Yep, I went to the sale, girl. I went to the sale. Okay, so that's going to be that one. I think I'm only going to do that on one side. So here's the tags we have so far. That one looks pretty with that on the back. It'll have book paper on the front. And this one looks like that, and it contracted because science, I guess. Okay. And I'm putting on my little fabric scraps over here off to the side so I can use them for something. Me too. I only like snow in pictures. I do not want snow anywhere near me. Sometimes, you know, family comes in from out of state and they want to go see snow. So we go to the mountains, but honestly, I'm so annoying and I complain. Every 5 minutes I'm talking about how it's cold and how I don't want to be there no more. I'm terrible. I just noticed that with this one right here in particular, I actually got twice the fabric because it's folded in half and then sewed. So I technically got half of the fabric for the whole sheet. Heck yes. Heck yes, you guys. So excited. Such a good deal today. This whole weekend was a really good deal. Okay, so let's do it on this. And then we are going to finish them too. Okay, so I had about 4 fabrics to pick from. I should have probably picked one that had more pink flowers, but whatever, it happens. Okay, let's get our heat and bond right here. And let's cut it to size. Let's see what everybody's saying. I've only seen snow once, so I'm kind of wistful for it. I don't know. I just don't like cold. I don't like being cold. If it's under 70 degrees, I'm miserable. Well, not miserable, but I'd rather be warm than be cold. That's just me. Must be where I'm from. Okay, here we go. And right there. Okay. See ya. If you go live tomorrow, I will. Okay, Neko, we'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, here we go. And Betty's here. Of course, Betty's here. Okay, so I'm trying not to move the iron like side to side. I'm trying to just keep it on there to let the glue melt. Let's see. Crafty Witch says, I live in South Georgia, so we don't get cold often, and I really don't like the heat. I can't stand the heat. Really. It's terrible. But I live in the desert, so I can't really say anything. Every summer, though, I'm always like, why am I here? Why am I still here? I want to live in California, but who knows? Who knows? I'm only 5 hours away, so it's not the worst. But the heat difference is ridiculous, you guys. Ridiculous. Okay, let's let it cool down a little bit. Ours is bad because it's so muggy and sticky. No! No! I went to Texas in November, and I couldn't stop complaining about how muggy it was and how humid it was and why is it so humid. And it wasn't even hot. It was barely hot, but it was so humid. I couldn't deal with it. Yeah, I'm in Las Vegas. I live in Las Vegas. So it is practically Arizona, though. It is pretty much Arizona. Okay, if I put it there, now I won't get 2 flowers. It's going to have to be just this one over here. Okay, let's get this glue melted here. I should probably do it this side. So I'm just trying to leave the iron and not move it around. It's really hard. Crafty Witch says, exactly. So even on a normal day, it feels awful because it feels like you're melting. Ugh, no. Mary Claudia says it's raining here in Tennessee. It was raining this weekend, and then today, overnight, it just decided to start raining. Oh, not raining, snowing. It snowed about, they said some places got like an inch. So that's pretty crazy for us. And it stayed all day, and it's still there. Like, for us, that's crazy. Normally, it snows one day a year, and it's never in February. It's always January. It's always like January 1st, January 2nd, first week of January. So that's so weird. I just wonder if it's because everybody else is getting those cold winters too, and now it's our turn. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready at all for it to be snowing somewhere. And it's supposed to snow also on Thursday. It says rain and snow. Like, I don't even know what to do, you guys. I'm gonna have to fly to the Caribbean islands or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to Brazil or something. I don't know, because I cannot deal with snow, you guys. And I mean, there's hardly going to be any snow, but when you're not used to any snow whatsoever at all, oh my gosh. Hey, Natsu. What's up? Okay, so here we go. We got all this here. Okay, so that should be done now. Now it's just got to dry because it's really hot. Okay, so we got the fabric on here. I know. Snow in Nevada. What's going on with that? I don't even know. Even though the word Nevada means snow. But it normally doesn't snow in Las Vegas. And the snow mountains, like I'm used to usually like one particular mountain, Mount Charleston. It snows there. And so I'm used to seeing, one little mountain with snow. But today, like even the mountains by me, the little hills by me, the very, very tops of them had snow. So I'm like, what is happening? Like, I'm so scared. Okay, so there's that. Wouldn't it be pretty if we were able to put these little scraps on here? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what we do. We'll see. So we got these so far. Got 4 of them done. So let's do maybe one more of each, and then we can get to sewing. I like that it's still kind of semi-transparent, and you can even still see the words of the book. On this one, it's not as transparent. This fabric was pretty opaque. Pretty opaque, but it still looks really nice. They're super soft. Even the one with the book is super soft. Nice and bendy. And we're going to go ahead and sew them so that they look really nice, though. They're going to look nice. Wow, in California. Is that some of your new fabric? Yeah, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to make journals out of them. I'm like, I got to try it out now. Yeah, this is the fabric that I have that I washed. I still have a bunch of other ones that I didn't wash, but this is a selection of fabric that I did. I didn't realize you were in Las Vegas. We have family in Golden Valley. Very cool. Isn't it all the roses? I mean, I guess pretty much all that I got was like floral roses. This one right here, this one is, I didn't even know that Betsy Johnson made bed sheets, but they do. So that is a Betsy Johnson bed sheet. How do they stick to the paper? Let me show you because I'm about to make another one. So this stuff is called Heat and Bond right here. And it has these little dots right here. I don't know if you can see it exactly. Maybe my light is too bright. No, you can't really see. So it has these like little dots here. It's shiny, and this side is not shiny. So the side that's shiny actually has glue on it. So you get your tag, and you put it down if it fits. This one fits right here. You put it down on the Heat and Bond. Oop. I gotta cut it to size, of course, I forgot. Okay, you gotta cut it to size. Just like that. So now we have my tag that I made from 3 pieces of book paper glued together. So that's what that is. And then this right here is Heat and Bond. And the shiny side goes to the area that you want to glue it down to. And like I said, that's glue. And then we're going to melt the glue by putting our iron on it. And so that will leave the glue stuck to the paper once it's done here. Great fabrics. I got cool junk journal goodies at Goodwill today. Very, very cool. What did you get? What did you get, Pixie Bee? I was able to get some cool books. I did a haul video earlier today if you guys haven't seen it. Earlier today, there's like a 20-minute live video that I did. I've been so lazy about editing videos lately because my hand hurts, so I've just been going live to do everything. Oh my god. Okay. So let's do this one right here. Oh, see, why does it move though? Because I don't move it. I don't move it, but it moves. So that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen it move. Let me make sure. You make sure that all the glue melts because it starts looking see-through and not as cloudy. You can start seeing the writing on it. Okay. Yeah, there was good fabrics there too. They had a nice, I guess I never noticed that they have fabrics next to linen. I never noticed that. You got ledger and square grid vellum. What? Ooh, and shrink it. Very cool. Ooh, this tag gets hot. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. I just got an amber alert. Okay, so now, ooh, that shouldn't have happened. So now we pull off the non-shiny part. It comes off. And this is actually what I'm using to heat on. And so then you have this tag, and you can see that this tag is kind of a darker yellow than this side, because this side is now covered in glue. So now we grab our fabric, which I guess I'll go back to using this one. So now we put our fabric where it faces the glue side. I'm doing a haul video in the morning. Oh, how fun. I will be looking out for that video for sure. Make sure to post it in the Junk Journal Cool Kids. Pixie, I want to see it. I don't want to miss it. Get all this glue out the way. Okay, okay. So now I'm going to put this part that has the glue that's shiny, because that's paper. I'm going to put it over here, where it's going to go good on the fabric. And again, we're going to melt the glue again so that it adheres to the book page here. Ooh, what paper pad did you get, Dakota? What color scheme is it? I don't do a lot of haul videos, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I don't know, like when I buy things, it's like one thing at a time. So it would take me like months to do a haul video. But lately I have been shopping. Shopping. You're a paper hoarder? I'm not. I gotta use it right away. I do have a bunch of paper that I don't like. I pretty much got it when I first started scrapbooking, and I'm just not that into it anymore. Just really, really not that into it. Okay. We're almost done here with these tags. They look so pretty and they feel so nice. They're soft. These are so nice. I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad I started doing this again right before I went live. This is another one of those times where I didn't know what I was going to do until 5 minutes before I went live. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get this cut off. Is that my iPad? Yeah, I know. I got it like 5 minutes ago. But I think that was the iPad, or was that your phone? Okay, so here we go. And now all we have to do is cut the excess material off. Like this right here. Like that. Okay, so that is how we're adhering the fabric to the paper. I'm not really a fan anymore of using Mod Podge to do this. I don't know if it would warp the paper, but it's just a messier way. It's just a way messier way to do this with glues. So there we go. That's our fabric tag. Isn't that awesome? It's called Modern Millinery. I got it at Walmart. Ooh, that sounds pretty. I'm loving tags. I have a lot of fabrics for my sewing days. Well, girl, pull them out. It's time. It is time. Okay, so we're at 40 minutes already. So why don't we stop right now and let's get them all nice and sewed up. And then we can get the eyelets on them. That way I can finish them instead of having half done things at the end of the show. So let me finish. Let me get this iron off. Okay. Get this iron away from me because I don't trust myself. That's right. Get my scissors away. Put my mat away. Okay. Okay, so let's get to sewing these. And I think I'm going to use a black thread because that's what I've been using for the rest of the journals that I'm going to decorate. So that's what these are going to be for. So let's get to that. I'll probably make more of these tomorrow during the day. Well, now I got plans during the day. So maybe later during the week, during the day, I'll work on those. I'm making more. But first, let's sew these up. Let me get my sewing machine ready here. I need a new black thread in here. Okay. And I guess this is quilting thread. I think that's what it said it was. Yeah, this is quilting thread. So I guess it looks a little bit thicker because I've had some people comment on how it looks a little bit thicker. And I think that's why, is because it's quilting thread. And I don't know, it works with my machine, so that's great. That helps me out a lot. Oh my gosh, these scissors. These scissors. Okay. I'm going to get this in here. I guess it does feel thicker than regular thread. Yeah, it is thicker. I guess I could say that. And down. Yeah, because it's going in there much easier. It's totally stiff, yeah. I could see why people were saying that it was thicker. You just came from the Goodwill. Everything was half off. Yes, everything. Because my Goodwill did not want to give me everything half off. It was half off furniture. It was half off clothes. And it was half off orange tags. But they did not. They said it was not 50% off everything. I'm like, wow. Which is weird because I went to another thrift shop on Sunday, and it was everything was 50% off. So I mean, I guess it kind of evened out. This one's a little bit jacked up, but that's okay. I still like it. So I think I'm gonna do a straight. I'm gonna do a straight stitch, and I'm gonna use the longest width. And my sewing machine, I always show it off, is the Brothers Project Runway Limited Edition CE1125 PRW. And that is what I am using. That's what I always use. Well, so far. So far, it still works. Half off at Reading Goodwill. Wow. Not the new items only. They were really picky at mine. I don't know. They were really, really picky. I shopped. I picked stuff out like it was all half off. And it wasn't. But at the end, I didn't want to let it go. I'm like, fine, just charge me for it. I need it. Like, I need this stuff. When you know you don't. But I do. Wait, why is this crooked? Ugh, I didn't cut the fabric on this side. That's no good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Something happened there. I don't know what happened there. Are they still doing it? Oh my gosh. So we have like Amber alarms going off right now on our phones. And it just reminds me of this one comedian that was like, what do you expect me to do? Like, get up and go look for little Jessica? Like, I understand it's just, you know, to keep alert, but that was the joke. I hope she's okay. Or whoever that kid is. I hope they're okay. Let's see. But, I mean, I'm not a superhero. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of back stitching because I'm trying to be a professional. Okay, so this looks pretty. Oh, and I did see that machine at my Walmart for $150. Yeah, they're about $130, $150. I thought I bought mine for $130. I thought that's what I did. So it has the edge now. So that looks really nice. So we're going to put the eyelets on there. You got yours on sale for $90. Where was it on sale? Jane, where was you got it on sale like at Walmart? That's the only place I've seen it. Amazon doesn't even have them. It doesn't have this model exactly. Over a year ago. Oh, okay. I bought mine in summertime and it was $130 something, I swear. Because I remember the one I bought before this was $90. And then when I got this one, it was like, oh man, $135. Y'all really jacked up the price for no reason. I don't really see a difference between this one and that old model that I had. I see no difference. Besides that they made it gold. Which is okay, I guess. It's all right. You spent 3 hours at Goodwill today. I wanted to stay longer, and I even wanted to hit up different Goodwills. I really, really thought about it. But I like woke up late, and I literally came back and went live like the second I came back. Because I said I was going to go live at 3:30. And at 2 o'clock, at like 1:45, I called my friend. I'm like, hey, let's go to Goodwill. I'm like, but I have to be back by 2:30. So it's going to be a speed run shopping spree. And that's exactly what it was. And that's why at the very end, I'm like, you know what? I spent all that time. I'm not leaving without this fabric. Like, just charge me for it. I'm telling you, they were picky at mine. Very picky. A good thing I went to that other thrift shop yesterday and found that Betsy Johnson bed sheet, because that's life right there. Again? Till they find her, I guess. I gotta get the word out. Okay, so there's that. What kind of glue does she use on the fabric? Heat and bond. Yep, heat and bond. So isn't that pretty? This one came out really nice with the fabric on both sides. Super soft, you guys. And now the edges are nice and tight and together. So that looks really cute. I am loving it. I spend way too long in my thrifts. I have so many cool books, old lace, and so much. Really cool. I went a little crazy at the sale. Will for sure have to do 2 haul videos. Wow, you did go shopping, didn't you? That's awesome. I'm telling you, I really, really wanted to hit up more than one Goodwill because there's like 1,000 of them where I live. But also, I want to like use up the stuff that I have to. So it's quite the conundrum. Okay, now let's do it on this side. Right there, and over here. Right here. One more, and then this right here. And then we're gonna stitch it, back stitch. Here we go. I went with my mom to Goodwill. I love going with my mom to Goodwills. She's my original shopping buddy. She'll be sad that I didn't tell her about the sale. But I'm gonna go hang out with her tomorrow. Let's see here. Let's cut this here. Cut that there. So these fabric tags are looking so cute, you guys. We got one more to stitch, and then we are going to put the eyelets on them. And then I'm going to call it a day. I'm trying not to hurt my hands too much so I can get back to making journals. So that's why I'm not going live for 5 hours today. But I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be my alternative fabrics. Is going to be bed sheets. I just went to the bed sheets are next to the stuff, right? And I was actually looking for those table linens that have that nice open, big, chunky lace. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So I was looking there, but I couldn't find it. And then I found those beautiful bed sheets. And I'm like, what? These are like prettier than all the fabrics I've seen anywhere else. Like really shabby chic fabrics. So I was really happy about it. I was like, I wonder if anybody has used it. And I bought them, and then I asked over on Friendly Junk Journal Junkies, or Friendly Junk Journal people, I should say, on Facebook. I asked if anybody has used it. And I think one person said they did. And one person said they use white bed sheets, like kind of as cheap white fabric. So that's pretty right there. So now that we have our tags, kind of made one of each fabric that I have available right now. I still have to go do some laundry, and then I can make more. But this is so pretty. I love looking at clothes to cut up for lace and fabrics. I know, right? I'm going to have, every time I buy fabrics, it's going to be 20 yards of fabric. I love this. Let's see. Plus the quilted placemats and such. I take those apart for shabby chic. Pixie B says, my new phone only wants to record 10 minutes at a time. That's weird. Maybe look up on YouTube. Look up on YouTube how to go live off my phone and then put Android or Apple, whatever kind of phone that you have. And maybe somebody can give you some tips on how to go live on your phone, because I don't really go live on my phone. I only go live on my computer. Okay, so there's the tags that we made. Look how pretty they are. So we're going to go ahead and put some eyelets on there. I can't do many of those at a time. That's why I didn't want to do too many tags. Yeah, I saw some placemats that were cute, but they were like the same price for, it was the same price for a placemat than it was for a whole bed sheet. I don't know why. But that's the deal, I guess. So I was like, well, I might as well get bed sheets, right? They wanted like one, and you know what else I found? Pillowcases. There were some really pretty pillowcases. Yes, those pillowcases were really, really pretty. Dang, I forgot to make a hole. I wonder if it'll make the hole on the ones with the paper. I'm not good at guessing where the middle is. That's why I like this punch board here. Takes the guessing out of things. Kind of. Kind of. Okay, cool, I did. Woohoo! But not the ones that are double-sided with fabric. Okay, okay, I see how you are. I see how you are, punch board. I'll remember that. Okay. The ones with 2 fabrics is too thick for it to go through. All right, now I know. Okay. Just like that. And I only do that so I know what the middle is, because that board is really good at telling you what the middle part is. And then I put it here and I kind of try and guesstimate where the middle is. So this is my, what is this? We are Memory Keepers Crocodile 2. And it does the holes for the eyelets, and it also sets the eyelets. So I like it. We do use bed sheets and tons of pillowcases. Okay, I didn't read what you said there. Okay, let's see. Let's cut it up here too. Again, I can't do too many of these because of my hands. I'm trying to like not go crazy with this. Okay. So let me put this tag on top of this tag, and then I know where the circle is, right? Oh, genius. Genius. I think I could even do 3 at a time, because they're all the same size, pretty much. Yep. That's awesome. Okay. So now we got these done, and now we're going to set it and forget it. So let's see which ones I pick. Maybe this one will look pretty with this blue one. Yeah, let's do that blue one on there. Once I found DT a lace layered bed skirt, and it was lace for days. Wow. I'm jealous. I'm super jealous of you right now. Okay. So there we go. Tag is set. It looks super freaking cute. Gonna put some ribbon on there, of course, make it look even cuter. Let's see this Betsy Johnson one. Let's give it a red. I have this in red. Or no, let me do it in white. It would look better in white, actually. Or with gold. Let's do a gold tag on that one. And we're gonna set it and forget it. All right. So there we go. Our 2 tags that we have with the nice little eyelets on there. Looking real cute. Ready to get your eyelets. I actually got these at a thrift shop. I got a whole pack of them at a thrift shop. But you can find them at on Amazon. You could also buy them on eBay. They're 3/16. Yeah, 3/16 is the big size. Then I also have, because this does 3/16 and 1/8. So I also have the 1/8 here. So these are super tiny compared to the ones that are 1/16. So I'm trying to like put them down on my hand so you can see the difference, but it's kind of hard. There we go. So that's 3/16 and that is 1/8. So again, you can just look up 3/16 eyelet, 1/8 eyelet, and that way you can find them there. It's literally like $8 for a whole container that practically looks like this, full of eyelets, for like $8. So totally worth it. Totally. I want to use a gold one on here too, because that looks super shabby chic. Okay, that one didn't set exactly right. I don't know why. Why did that not set right? That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, let me try that again. Let me get another one and try it one more time. Usually it works fine, but sometimes it's a little weird. But 60% of the time it works every time. Okay, so here we go. Ugh. Okay, so that looks really cute. I'm loving it. Those small ones must be for thin peepers. Well, I don't know, because this tag punch right here, that hole is 1/8. And I usually like to use the 3/16. So that's why I'll use this so I can determine what the middle is, punch it, and then that way I know where to make my bigger hole. That's been my strategy. Let's use a white one for this one. Nice white eyelet there. And then I'm going to put ribbon on them, and then we'll be done. Did want to make sure and have a project for today. It's still technically embellishments. I would say it's still in the realm of embellishments. Look how cute these look. With the little eyelets. I think I used a blue one for that one, so I think I'm going to use a white one now. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's put it where it's supposed to be. Yeah, right there. And then we're going to set it. Ugh. Okay. Great strategy. Okay, there we go. So, those are our beautiful fabric covered tags that we have. And now we can put some pretty ribbons on them. I have white seam binding tape. I have hot pink seam binding tape, which doesn't really go with anything. And then I also have white seam. Oh, that's also white. What other seam binding tape do I have? Or am I out? I might be out of seam binding tape because I've been like wrapping all my orders in it. So I've kind of, I guess, ran through it. Okay, so I have red seam binding tape for that one. And this should work for the other ones. Okay. So let's put some seam binding tape on here. And I like to make pretty bows, so hopefully that was enough for a bow. I'm not even sure. Let's put this one on here. Oh, and it was the other way around, I think. There's this like certain look I like. No, yeah, that's it. Okay, good. You see how this part right here is kind of like a little, well, the light might be on too much. This part right here is kind of like a little triangle, and on the other side, it's more like a, not a triangle, I guess. I like the triangle part. I'm a little weird. I know. The small ones have holes, not exactly the size I want for tags. Look how cute that looks. Gotta make this even here. Just like that. Pretty little tag. I love it. So now on this one, let's do this. I need to start using up my supplies. That's why I like brought this out. I need to stop hoarding stuff. I need to start using it. It's gonna look cute. Oh, I could put yellow on that one. That would look cute. The yellow. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, this wrapper. Ah! Jeez. This is all sorts of hard to open. It's wrapped all the way too, like all the way. My goodness. Okay, so let's get this blue here. And let's get lots of it. Let's just get way too much. Better safe than sorry with this thread. And I like to use probably way too much. Then I'm going to fold that in half again. And then hopefully they go through. Okay, here we go. Just really easy. Let's mix it up. Here we go. How precious. And now we need to make a bow. Okay, let's make a bow. Okay. A nice happy bow. Let's make a nice happy bow. This doesn't look very happy. Okay, here we go. And cut that off. And there's that tag right there with the nice blue trim. Cute. I love it. So in love with those red tags, right? Isn't this, I mean, that's just Betsy Johnson. How could you not love Betsy Johnson? Anything she touches, like, give it to me. That is my girl. Okay, so let's get some of this red twine here. Again, probably way too much, but I have so much of it, why not? Okay. Could also use a gold one on here. Would look cute with some gold. It would have been beautiful. Isn't it? I mean, this one is just, like I said, Betsy Johnson every time, man. Every freaking time. If I could afford it and if I lived the kind of lifestyle, I would buy all of her gowns. Her gowns at her store, like, as a graphic designer, it's just such a visual treat to see what she comes up with. And just everything's so inspiring. Everything she makes is so inspiring. Okay, so we got this beautiful tag here with this nice little bow. And now in this one, let's do the white seam binding tape again. Let's just do that. Aren't they beautiful, you guys? Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, that Betsy Johnson. I wish I was Betsy Johnson. So I could have one of every one of her gowns. I love her store. It's been a while since I've gone now that I think about it. She does have a store here in town. I'm lucky enough. All these crazy designers have stores here in my town, and I get to go look at all their stuff. So inspiring. Even their displays. I don't know if you guys have gone to those like posh malls or whatever. They have like Prada and everything. Their displays, you guys, Louis Vuitton's display on their windows is always amazing. Oh, such a treat to go see all those big expensive stores. Try and get the look for cheap, you know. I have designer dreams, but a shoestring budget. You know what I'm saying? So I get to buy her bed sheets at the thrift shop and her purses at Ross. Hey, that's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. I didn't even know she made bed sheets, you guys. I was freaking out when I saw the label. Of course, I saw the pattern first. I was all about it. And then once I saw the label, I'm like, no way. Like, no way. And yeah. Like, yes way. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta look up who Betsy Johnson is. You will be amazed. That girl. That girl. She's got such a fun, like, fashion line. And she mixes all these crazy prints. I'm just all about it. She's very graphic. And she uses black and everything just like me. Okay. So here are the tags I made today. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me tonight on my live. It's going to be a short one. Again, I'm trying to preserve my hands so that I can make junk journals soon. So here they are. Beautiful fabric tags. They're super soft. Some have a book on the back, and some of them are fully covered in fabric. I hope you guys try this project out. It's really, really easy and totally lots of fun. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be doing something else. I'm not sure, but come and figure out what I'm going to do with me. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I do post a junk journal related video pretty much every single day. I'm trying to get to 6,000 subscribers. I'll be doing an awesome giveaway. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you cool kids next time. Bye-bye.